Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you were able to do what you were planning on doing. Today we are doing some meal prep for the reset. So the Clean and Simple Reset is a program that we run that is starting on Tuesday. So hard to know what kind of day of the week it is at the moment because they're all kind of blending into each other. But the Clean and Simple Reset starts on the 4th of January, which is Tuesday, and we've got a bunch of people that are doing it with us. If you are someone who is coming along for the ride this reset, the January reset, please make a comment and let me know what you're looking forward to. Any questions about the reset, please feel free to jump in and ask them. If you've been thinking about joining the reset, is there a link in the... No. There's no link.
That would be good.
That would be very, very helpful.
I'm sure Eleni might be able to put a link for it.
Eleni, can you put a link to the Clean and Simple Reset, or someone, if you could put a link, because we are off our game because we're on holidays. So today what I thought I would do is do some prep. We have a bunch of kind of seasoning blends that we have as part of the reset, and we usually just have them made up year round, and we use them all the time. Did you use the Mediterranean one for the chicken? Yeah, so we cooked a chicken on our spit today, and we used this Mediterranean mix with just some olive oil
and a bit of lemon juice.
Yeah, and it was so
I think it was still
so delicious. So hi Linda, hope you're in for this.
This is
okay, cool. So
that's the leftovers of our dinner. It was so delicious. There's more than that left over, but that's
you can smell it as soon as you took the
for you for lunch.
So Linda's got the whole month of January off, so she's definitely ready to reset. Hi Jules. Hi Eleni. Anne said, I'm excited for the reset and to get back on track after Christmas. Same. Hi, Erina. Why is Erica hiding? She's here. She's not hiding. We kind of started Adam and Erica. Okay, thanks. So I'm going to do get the spice mixes ready. Oh, I thought you turned the oven on.
I did not turn the oven on. No, we're really on our game.
So the other thing that I've been absolutely loving this the past few weeks, I've kind of picked it up from watching Flav City. He loves to kind of oven bake his prosciutto, and I've been having it with breakfast the last few days. Oh my God, it is such a game changer. So I bought some prosciutto from work, and it's like a 2-pack from Costco, as most of you know. That's
and what's the ingredients? I think it's just kind of like, does it have the ingredients on there?
No, it must have been on the other one. Because there was a 2-pack.
Yeah, but it's normally just kind of pork and salt.
I think it was because you said it was
pretty clean ingredients.
And so all I do is just separate it.
That was just a typo. She meant to put Dan. I was wondering who Adam was. Kelly said she's debating whether to start the reset on the 4th or wait until after my holidays end on the 14th. Well, up to you, Kelly.
The benefit of starting now on the 4th is you have a week or so of your holidays to kind of get into reset mode, maybe. Up to you what you think. But this is just so easy. The first pack of this prosciutto that we had from Costco didn't peel off anywhere near as easily as this one does. But they come out so crispy and so crunchy, and it's really nice and salty. That's what I like about it. I don't think Erica likes it quite as much as me.
I find it a little tad too salty.
Yeah, but I like it.
But it would be really nice just with some scrambled eggs and like
Or
just
even-
to kind of dip into a scrambled egg. That would be nice. 'Cause it
Even
would kind
if
of,
you wanted a crunch in a
Yeah.
salad,
yes,
you could have this done.
that's what we bought
kind
it
of break
from.
it up and put it into a salad or something.
Yes.
It gets so super crunchy, and because it's so thin. Like I can literally see through it. It's so thin.
It is amazing the crunch though. I do like that. I was a bit when you were eating this morning. I was like, oh, I can hear that crunch.
I didn't eat it this morning. I
yesterday.
had it this morning.
Yesterday was. Hey Bronwyn. Hey Lola. How you going? Hey Gail.
So one of the key parts of the reset is just making up these blends at the start. They keep for ages.
Yeah.
We just always
And then
have
it
them
makes,
up in this cupboard. Like this is our little spice cupboard up here. And Erica then can just be cooking and just grab it out. Some of the ones that we've already got plenty of is the sesame magic, so I don't need to make any of that today. Is that the only one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only one that we had plenty of.
So
Because I have that on my
let's
eggs every
do
day.
the Middle Eastern. So we have a little bit of that, but I just put all of the ingredients in here and give them a good shake up. So we need smoked paprika.
Thank you, Eleni. Could you do the prosciutto in the air fryer? Definitely.
Oh, yes.
It would probably be quicker.
It would probably be better,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you definitely could. But yeah, you should try it, Tracy. It goes so crispy. And I don't normally like
you
prosciutto.
wouldn't eat prosciutto like
I don't
that.
like the-
You would not eat it like that.
I don't like the texture of it when it's raw. Like it's a little bit too kind of. I don't know. I just don't like it. But I like it. I'd prefer it more.
Do you want double or just one?
Just do well. It's up to you. You're going to confuse yourself.
Usually.
Just go single then. Yes, Erin, we like to do our bacon in the oven too. It's much less kind of messy, isn't it, than doing it on the stove top? And then I like that I can be cooking something else on the stove without it kind of making a mess. Oh, it's quite with our new back glass doors, like that's where I'm looking now, is like the back of our house, and our neighbours are out in their backyard.
Oh, what am I doing?
I hate to think if they're looking in here what they would think. Middle Eastern, you're doing Middle
Yeah, and I
Eastern.
started doing Tex-Mex.
Don't do double then.
No, well, I fucked it because it's now. Okay.
It'll be fine. Just keep going. It'll be fine. How long do you do your prosciutto in the oven then?
Just till it's cooked.
Till
Till it
it's
starts to smell
till
like
it's
burning.
crispy. Till it's crispy, Tracy.
Brown, come on.
Hi neighbours. We're not friends with those neighbours.
Who?
The ones over the back.
Oh, so mostly in.
Yes, they were just right at the fence.
Yeah, we've spoken to them. They're
No, it
all right.
wasn't them. It was obviously their friends or something. Anyway,
Sea salt. Oh, see, I'm still
do you need to
teaspoon.
cover
No, I
up the
just
other
need
one?
to, 1 teaspoon. This is
Come on,
not-
Dan.
I do
Focus,
this all the
focus.
bloody time. I don't know why I'm struggling with
This is
tonight.
your job, the seasoning mixes.
I know. Cinnamon.
So anyone who's doing the reset with us in January, have you started doing some prep or anything? I saw Clara said she's made all the spice mixes. Some of the older resetters might already have them made. Genevieve said, you got this, girl. Go. You can do it.
How do I stuff this
You
up?
can follow a basic recipe, I promise.
I do this all the time.
There's also a lot of spices out on the bench,
Yeah.
if you can see.
Quarter of a teaspoon.
I said, come on, Dan. Eleni said, come on, Dan, get your act together. She's feeling the pressure tonight.
I don't know what's
You're in
going
holiday
on.
mode, Dan.
Because
You're in
I haven't
holiday
done
mode.
this for ages. Okay. Middle Eastern. Done.
Oh, Annette has them, and she's made the Romesco sauce.
Oh, the Romesco sauce is very, very, very good.
We should make that.
That's good to have on eggs and stuff as well.
Or just with grilled.
Just give it a good little shake. And that is not quite the regular Middle Eastern because there's a lot more onion powder in it. But that is the Middle Eastern.
That's what we've got. That's what we've got.
Eric will be like, that doesn't taste like normal. Yep. Okay.
Hi, Teresa. Happy New Year.
Let's do Tex-Mex next because I'm obviously very distracted by it.
Bronwyn said put a piece of paper over the recipe. She's using the spices.
All right, Tex-Mex. Was kind of the two of them both had smoked paprika in the first ingredient, so I got confused. All right.
Sue said it could be a new amazing tasting spice mix.
Exactly.
It could be. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Tastes really oniony. Oh my god.
Teresa said she refilled her spices this morning. Tomorrow I'm cleaning my fridge and pantry of everything I shouldn't have.
That is also a very
There's more over here. Here, no there. I just kept the new ones out of your way because I was trying to keep it less complicated. That honestly didn't work.
Okay, also while this is going on, we'll pop this in.
Okay, let's see. So that was 7-Eleven. Erin said, I'm good to go. Keep the spice mixes all the time ready to go. So much of the reset has become every day for me. Love it.
Onion powder, ground coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon. Oh, we have more of those?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we literally make them, when they go low, we just remake them, don't we?
Yeah, but we didn't in December because we thought we'd do something like this. So we didn't. We're like, oh, we'll just let them run low, except the sesame magic, because I've been on a boiled egg train and I've been having sesame magic on them. So I always have that stocked up.
Tablespoon's a lot.
It is a lot.
Cumin, look at the cumin. I think I used it all. Did I?
No, it's on the over the recipe. Yeah. So what did everyone get up to for Christmas and New Year's? Did you have a nice time? See your families? Relax? Enjoy some yummy food? What did you get up to?
We bailed on our original plans because there was a lot of COVID around and we were going to see my extended family, which included my grandma who's in a nursing home. So we decided it wasn't the best idea.
Someone's creeping outside your window. Yeah, can you see out that window how there's a house there? That's our neighbours, very, very close, and that's how they access their house up the side. So not a creeper, just our neighbour. Our houses are very, very, very close. There's probably a metre between them. Do you reckon, Dan?
Yeah, there's not even.
I feel like you could touch it if you leaned out.
Okay.
Lots of family and yummy food. Too much food. Erin said, hot tip. I buy my spices from the Indian grocery. Much cheaper. I'm sure it is. I just wondered about this size. Can you get smaller? Like didn't want to buy them in bulk because if they sit around too long, they kind of lose their flavour.
Okay.
But yes, I'm sure it is much cheaper.
Tex-Mex.
Good job. How'd you go? As per the recipe or Dan's special edition?
Much better.
Ellie said, spice mix is made, meals planned, doing my measurements tomorrow. I find the scales triggering and they don't accurately measure me due to lipedema.
Yep. And
Measurements
that's what,
don't
one of the things
lie
with the
like my
reset
scales
is
do.
you don't weigh the whole time. So you weigh at the start and you weigh at the end.
But yeah, you don't have to weigh. You can just do the other,
you don't
the
have
other
to
measurements.
if you don't want to do the weight
No.
measurement, you don't have to either.
Yeah.
Okay, Mediterranean, dry basil leaves.
Bronwyn said very quiet. Yep, it was a quiet one for us too, but it was kind of nice in a different way. Linda's got her spices ready to rock. Finally found a good way to stop my lettuce and strawberries from going off too quickly. Mason jars. Chopped lettuce lasts for days in a mason jar. Huh, okay. Do you put water in it or anything, Linda, or just the chopped lettuce? That's interesting. Teresa was fortunate to visit Tasmania and see my brother, who I hadn't seen in 2 years. That's lovely. So glad you were able to make it. Ooh, Lisette went to Fraser Island camping and had to bail because of Cyclone Seth. Oh, I didn't know about Cyclone Seth. But Fraser Island's beautiful. That's a shame, but I hope you enjoyed the time when you were there. Eleni said ours is the same, can literally hear them breathe next door. Yep, that sounds about right. We're very, very close.
Now, this is Fennel Seeds, and it needs ground fennel, but you can't really buy ground fennel at the supermarket, so we just buy the whole ones and grind it in our mortar and pestle. Ground sage.
Kelly enjoyed a little too much delicious food, spent time with family, which was lovely. Happy New Year, Jennifer. How are you? What one are you up to now, Dan?
I'm doing the Mediterranean one. And black pepper. 1 teaspoon.
Now, the good thing about it, like this part is a little bit fiddly, but it doesn't.
But it's so easy.
Yeah, but also then once you have it, if you're just like wanting to make a quick dinner and you've got some chicken or some mince or whatever, you can just chuck like a couple of spoons of the spice mix in and it makes it really yummy and tasty, and it's so much quicker than on the night having to get all the different jars out. Do you know
So you could literally do a tray bake with probably any of these aside from the Mediterranean, the Middle Eastern, or the Tex-Mex, and you could just put the meat that you want, chicken, pork, lamb, seafood, whatever, and any of the veggies that you want that's on the reset, mix them all up in a bowl, pour them out onto a tray bake, bung them in the oven,
bit of olive oil,
and that's it. You don't need a recipe for that. It's really simple, as long as you have like your mixes ready to go. So that is Mediterranean. And we have the
Dan's here. Hey Dan, how are you going? Lovely to see you.
Mix.
Dan
Right,
Roche.
Dan.
Hopefully you're all settled into your new life now.
In Abu Dhabi,
yeah,
isn't it?
I can't remember. Somewhere in the Middle East, definitely.
So we're on to the last one. This is the simple one. 3, 4 of these.
Oh, that's cool, Linda. We'll have to give that mason jar tip a try. Hey, Tracy. Happy New Year. Hope you're well. Or more settled for sure. That's good.
And 1 teaspoon of this. So the other things that we tend to meal prep would be the sauces. So we already have some mayo, but we would make our own mayo. That then would then be used as the base for quite a few of the other sauces. one of the bases or two of the main things with the reset is no dairy and no sweeteners, and that's really impossible to find sauces and stuff that are kind of reset friendly, that don't have vegetable oils, that don't have sweetener, that don't have dairy. So yeah, I'm going to make Harissa mayo.
No, I just thought you could talk. These are some ingredients that people sometimes have trouble
hard to find.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the simple. I probably should have made two of that because we do use that in a few things. It's just really a salt, pepper, and garlic mix. Mm-hmm. So that's the simple. And we are all stocked and ready to go up there now. Just check how the prosciutto is going.
Hey Liz, Happy New Year to you too. How long has it
been on for? 7-Eleven?
Yeah, so it's 7:20 now, so 9 minutes. Dan's just got some prosciutto crisping up in the oven. It's been her favourite thing to have for breakfast for anyone that's just tuned in.
So it won't be crispy straight away, but it only needs to cool for a little bit and it crisps up.
So that was, what did we say, 9 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In an air fryer, I guess it would probably be a little less. What temperature did you have the oven?
Whatever I threw it on. Between 180 and 200. There's no actual method to my madness here. It's just whatever happens. So,
Dan said, OMG, homemade mayo has changed my life.
It's so easy. I made it when I made the Caesar salad a few weeks ago. I made the mayo.
No, you made it like a Caesar dressing, but a similar concept.
Similar thing. So, this is really one of the only mayos that you can buy that is reset friendly. We buy it from iHerb. It's Sir Kensington's. It's made with avocado oil. The ingredients are avocado oil, egg yolks, water, distilled vinegar, salt, lime juice concentrate, citric acid, and lime oil. It's really nice. So if you can't be bothered making your own mayo, or if you struggle with it, this is also a very good option.
Or there's the Undivided Food Co. That's an Australian.
Is that the
option.
good fat one?
Yeah, good fat. Yeah.
But that's the one that we've got. But it is quite easy to make your own. We just tend to make it in a tall jar, put all the ingredients in, and have the stick blender right to the bottom, and you just. Like, I've done it heaps of times and I haven't stuffed it up yet. So, what's that tell you? Must be easy. The other thing is no dairy, but we do use ghee, because ghee is just the fat of the butter. So, the milk solids has been removed. So, we do use ghee. This one is cocoa earth. We also recommend making your own, which is, again, super simple. But if you can't be bothered,
that one you can get at the supermarket. It's just in the kind of, we get it at Woolies in like the oil and fat section.
And it's handy just have some in the fridge.
Also, you can get it at Indian grocers, or sometimes they have it in the Indian section as well.
Yep. So we would usually cook with this, or Chosen Foods avocado oil, which is from Costco. We use this avocado oil to make our mayo. If you're making mayo, the type of oil you use is really, really important, because some people will use the avocado oil that you can buy from Coles and Woolies, and it's very strong and it's very kind of green color, and it just has a very strong flavor and people don't like it.
So it's more like an extra virgin. This is more like a bit more.
This is more like a light one, and it is doesn't have a very strong flavor. So this works quite well. Yes, Annette, I've got ghee on my Costco list to buy, because they do have good ghee at Costco as well. So making mayo, use this, or this type of olive oil. So if you use a light tasting olive oil, we always use this Moro one. It works perfectly fine and it doesn't have a strong flavor. So people complain about the strong flavor that the mayo can have depending on the oil. So it's super important that you choose a light tasting oil because people have said that they've ruined it because of the
don't use
Dan said light olive oil is very, very important for the mayo.
And you can even do half avocado, half light olive oil.
Which is sometimes what we do as well.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, it's really important on the flavor that you get, the type that you use. The other ingredient that has a lot of use is this Harissa Paste. It comes in a yellow box and it looks like this. So it's in a box at the supermarket. Coles and Woolworths both have it. And it's found in like the spice section. You have to look for it, but we have found it in both Coles and Woolies. So yes, you can definitely get this. I know people struggle to find it.
I guess,
What some people tend to do is search like their Woolies or Coles online with their postcode in there or whatever. And if it says that they have it, then you should be able to buy it in store as well.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely tricky to find, but it's in this herbs and spice section, and it's just a really kind of thin, tall box.
Yeah, it's in a box, not in a tube, but it's in a tube inside the box, obviously.
So it's just like a chili paste, but it's not super spicy. So Dan is fine with any of the Harissa recipes. So don't get worried because it looks like red and hot. It's not super spicy. It just has like a really nice flavor.
The other thing people really find difficult to find is coconut aminos. Quite a few of the recipes do use these coconut aminos. So you want to see if you can source this. It's in the health food section of some of the Coles and Woolworths supermarkets. Is it that brand?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the other brand is Newy Life, which I think we also do have in there as well.
Yeah, I think we got this on Low Carb Emporium.
So there's a couple of different options. You can buy them on Low Carb Emporium, and you can get them at the supermarket. You probably can also get them at health food stores and things like that.
IGAs, like independent grocery.
Yeah, but there's quite a few really good recipes that use this, and it's really adds a lot of flavor because we're not using soy or wheat. We're not using soy sauce or even tamari, because I think tamari still has soy, doesn't it? Yeah. So you cannot swap out the coconut aminos for tamari. They're a different profile. They're a different flavor. Don't do that because it'll be way too salty.
Yeah, I'd put less. If you're doing it, do a lot less tamari.
Because this is sweeter. But it is really, really nice in the sticky meatballs. What else has it? There's quite a few recipes that have it.
Yeah,
I think the Sancho Bao. A lot of the Asian type recipes will have this.
In saying all of this, I mean, we're making this sound complicated.
It's not.
You don't have to make any of these recipes if you don't want to. Like,
so
you can just have like bacon and eggs every meal if that is what you would like to do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're gonna come over.
That was a thick piece.
Right, you didn't master it.
I did. That was a thick piece. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it is so delicious. And Dan makes the best egg wraps, don't you, Dan?
He does. Yeah, egg wraps every meal.
This is so good, guys. It's like, can you hear that crunch? There might not be any left.
So Dan has just been, when she's making her breakfast, she just pops that in the oven, cooks up like some eggs and mushies up on the stove, gets that out, and then just crunches away. So definitely give that a try. And it is like a super, usually has better ingredients than bacon as well. But I think it's probably more expensive. But if you have a Costco membership, everyone's going to be like, how many times did they talk about Costco in the...
We love Costco. I love it, Erica.
Oh, yeah, you can use macadamia oil as well. Just be careful again because you can get varying flavor profiles with macadamia. Like you can get like those real extreme, strong flavored ones, or you can get a lighter flavored one. But if you do have something like that, that's where like kind of doing it half and half can help. Sorry, that was back to the mayo that we were talking about. Hey, Sugar Cloud, how are you? Thanks for subscribing.
So, the other thing with the reset that people struggle with a lot are drinks because there's no sweetener. So, if you're a Pepsi Max, which I am.
Are you a Pepsi Max?
I am.
I thought you were a person.
Coke Zero, any of the sweetened drinks, you got to swap them out. Water is easy. Just go with water. I drink a lot of tea, and I've never had it with milk or anything, so that's not an issue.
We were lucky in that way.
But we found some new options at the supermarket today. This one is blood orange and mango. It's Schweppes.
I've had it in the bottle before.
0 sugar.
That flavour is really nice, but I've not seen it in cans before. So
0 sugar. The ingredients are carbonated mineral water, food, acid, and natural flavours. So, clean ingredients. And the other one we found, they had a couple of different San Pellegrino flavours, and this one is tangerine and wild strawberry. And again, natural mineral water, carbon dioxide, natural tangerine and wild strawberry flavourings with other natural flavourings. So I'm looking forward to trying those while we are on the reset because I like drinking out of a can.
Just be aware, it's not a sweet drink. It's just like a mineral water with a hint of fruitiness, but like don't expect it to be like a solo or something. Yeah, Teresa, I agree. I like the prosciutto better than bacon in a Caesar salad for sure. And then crisp up like little Parmesan bits as well. Perfect. You do not need croutons. Hey, Kelly, glad you made it.
Dan said I was going to experiment with what we call
salad cream.
It's less oil and more vinegar. Well, let us know. Dan is definitely the experimental.
He is. I've never heard of that. Salad cream. What do you use it for? Like just as what you would use mayo for? Just like a vinegary mayo? Interesting.
Why are those comments not showing up? Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
Is tonight's live on a different... Yes, it is. It's a different night. Well picked up, Tracy. It's Sunday night tonight. Mainly because the reset starts...
You win the prize, Tracy.
The reset starts on Tuesday, and I just wanted to give people a chance to kind of get prepared and buy it if you were interested in buying it if you don't already have it. Most of the people here are already seasoned resetters. Linda said Pepsi Max is my thing. I'm trying to convert to SodaStream soda water only. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pepsi Max is my thing too.
And with soda, like soda water, SodaStream, you can just add like a bit of lime juice or a bit of lemon juice and some ice. That makes it nice.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit fancy.
Not sure if it's a UK thing. It must be. It's not an Australian thing.
Have a look properly if there is a similar thing in the US.
All right.
Wow.
Are we done?
I think so. Is anyone got any questions?
RJ said, yeah, my gran always uses salad cream. Any salad dressing, don't know carbs, but it tastes homemade.
Huh. RJ, are you in Australia? Just out of curiosity. Kelly said, I'm liking all no sugar drinks at the moment.
All right. Are we done?
I think so.
I think we're done. We are pretty much ready. Oh, I'll show you what else we've done. We've printed off our tracker. Haven't filled it in yet. I'll fill that in on Tuesday morning. I've also printed off the accountability calendar, which will stick on the fridge and tick off day to day. And we have started our meal plan. Breakfast, I don't tend to meal plan. It's just kind of whatever I throw together. And we are planning on having first day steak and mushrooms from the book. Wednesday we're going to have prawn and egg cauliflower rice. Thursday was going to be sticky meatballs, but it might depend on our situation because we think we might be looking after Erica's dad. So we're not sure what's happening with that. Yes, Annette, we will be doing lives on Wednesday night inside the Clean and Simple Reset group, which we always do. That won't be on YouTube at all. It will just be inside the Clean and Simple group. Usually that is 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. So yeah, that will still happen. So that's our little plan already done. We did our shop today. There's some form of weird delay.
Yeah, I don't know. But you might want to talk about this.
So the other thing, you guys know that I like a bit of a challenge, and it's the start of the year. And last year I did 21 in 21, which was running 21 kilometers. And I did it. I don't know how I did it. But this year I was thinking of doing something more on the kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but the kind of wellness stuff that you hear people talking about, like fasting, cold showers, hot therapy, grounding, reading, meditation, just all kind of self-improvement type of things. And the plan is to do one thing for a month and see if it's something that I'm interested in incorporating in my kind of everyday. And in January, we're doing earth grounding, and I made this cute little tracker. And so the idea of that is 5 minutes barefoot on kind of grass. So yesterday we walked down to our oval. We just kind of walked around with no shoes on. And Lenny said, I think the running sounds easier. Definitely not. That 21 nearly killed me. And I will never forget it. Yeah, so we're just doing this, see how we go. I've got a list of 12 things that I want to do, and we will just kind of see how we go, and I'll track it and update you as we go along. Marilyn said, what else do you get from Costco? We buy almond flour there, almond flour or almond meal. It depends on what's available with the almond flour, because I work there, in case you weren't aware of that, and we needed some almond flour a couple of weeks ago, and they only had the meal, they didn't have the flour, so that's what I got. We definitely buy the avocado oil there. Annette said the ghee, which we will be buying.
Cauliflower rice on special.
Oh, the cauliflower rice is on special this week, so I'm going to buy some of that. I think it's like $2 or $3 off, so it's worth it.
I like it better than the supermarket one.
Comes in a 3-pack, and it stores quite well for quite a while. And Erica will just crank one out and add it as a side to whatever we're having. What else do we buy? Lots of meats and cheeses.
Yeah, I bought the chicken that we had for dinner.
Yeah, I bought the pork ribs last week and cooked those. They were pretty good.
The rotisserie.
The rotisserie chicken is nice.
Yeah, they're big. They're big chicken.
There's lots of like good stuff.
I got the collagen peptides from there. I haven't tried them yet.
Another thing they have, if you're interested in making granola and not doing the reset anytime soon, the raw keto mix would do quite well with our granola recipe.
But they also have the Paleo Joe's granola, so just buy that. Don't make
that is very good. We've got some up here, I can show you. We've got that much bloody granola.
Farmer Joe's. What did I say? Paleo Joe's. Farmer Joe's granola.
This is the granola. They have it in a bag this big.
It's not reset friendly. Sorry.
It's not reset friendly. but it is also delicious.
It's delicious and a good buy from Costco. It's the cheapest. You get it anywhere.
We still have so much granola from filming that granola video about 2 months ago. There's so much, and we gave some away
I know.
to your brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law as well. Our brother-in-law.
Is your brother-in-law. Kelly said I walk barefoot a lot on our property. Dan said, random question, MCT powder, is that okay? It has nothing else in it but the MCT stuff.
No, well, it's the same as coconut. Like, it's derived from coconut oil, so I think that's fine if you want to have that. As long as it's not like a sweetened flavoured.
No flavouring in it. Just
because you can get kind of chocolate or vanilla ones, but yeah, if it's just unflavoured, that's fine. The lamb chops.
Erica doesn't eat lamb, so I've never gone with the lamb, but the lamb does look
bloody
nice.
Expensive, but the best. I love it.
Lamb is expensive everywhere. I remember when I was a kid, lamb was a cheap cut because my mum, we would have lamb chops like once or twice a week. So it must have been cheap because mum wouldn't have bought lamb at the price that it is now.
Yeah.
I don't reckon mum even cooks lamb now.
Probably a lot of it gets exported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we used to have, did you eat lamb? No, you don't eat lamb.
I never ate lamb, which is why I don't eat lamb.
We ate a lot of lamb chops. Camel meat.
Oh, nice. Okay. What does camel meat taste like?
Chicken.
Sorry. Gamey. When people say gamey. My mum paid 20 cents a cutlet back in the day.
Yeah, they must have been so cheap back then because there's no way my mum would have been cooking lamb chops for us because we were smashing 2 or 3 of those chops each. Anyway, we were going about 10 minutes ago. Thanks for coming in. If you're doing the reset, we will see you over in the Clean and Simple reset group. If you're not and you're interested, Eleni posted a link. It's easy enough to find. If you just search Have Butterable Travel, Clean and Simple Reset,
if you just go onto
on
our
the website,
on the front homepage of our website.
You'll be able to find it. It's $49.90.
49, just 49.
Just 49 flat. To come along and join us, and you get like over 80 recipes, including all of the spice mixes,
all the condiments.
There's
loads.
There's loads of awesome recipes.
And all these awesome people and us.
The group is a great place to hang out for the month. Everyone's super positive. There's people in there now who must be on to their 5th reset because we did August, November, January, May, and September. So there's some people that are on to their 6th reset. So once you've bought it once, you have lifetime access. Every time we run it, you don't have to pay again. So it is a bargain for $50. And even if you're not interested in doing the reset and you just want more recipes that are dairy-free and sweetener-free, buy it because the recipes are absolutely delicious. All right.
Also, we'll see you in February, unless you're doing the reset.
Yes, the other thing is we're not doing lives because we're doing the reset and we're having a break on posting stuff on YouTube and stuff as well. So, see you in the reset on Wednesdays. Otherwise, I'll be back with Dan versus the Kitchen the first Monday in February, whenever that is. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.